Hello dissenters, my name is Italix and I am here today with some more Space Engineers to show you. Today we're going to be taking a look in the Star Trek universe of Space Engineers with another user-created ship, the NCC Enterprise 1701A, created by Pixel Boy. We're going to start with the transport in the hangar of this ship, the Type 6, which has been fully modeled to be functional. It is a bit slow, however, but we're going to jump into the cockpit and use it as a vessel. I said jump into the cockpit. Where is it? There it is. And use this as a vessel to kind of look around the front of the ship. Why not use one of the other created ships to look around the bigger version? All right, so I think we're locked in. So we're going to push P to detach. That is one of the new features in Space Engineers, the ability to have ships basically dock with larger vessels using the landing gear. So we're just going to back out of the hangar. That just looks so cool. I can't wait to go on attack runs and such. Just like launch out of the hangar. All right, all ships, go, go, go. And fly away. Here we have the Type 6. I'm going to circle around a little bit, nicely colored. Thrusters on the front and the rear, and a number on the back just to try to get the most speed possible. You can see it is a fairly slow vessel. What we are here to see, of course, is this behemoth, this beauty. It may not be quite a one-to-one scale of the Enterprise, but it is huge. And it is very well rendered, it's well colored. I like the indentations on the rear fins. I don't know much about Star Trek, so I can't give you much of the history or the lore, but I think the ship's architecture stands on its own. Alright, so what I want to do is land the Type 6 on the hull of the Enterprise. And I think I've engaged the magnetic stabilizers, so you can see I cannot move the ship anymore, even though I am using the thrusters. Alright, so that's good, it is functioning. So now we're going to exit the vessel. It's not quite touching, is it? But I guess that's going to be good enough, even though it's not fully landed. You can see that they've also patched Space Engineers so that I'm not just like stopping whenever I stop thrusting, and I'll go to a third-person view so you can see this a little better. Holding forward, letting go, kind of gliding a little bit before I come to a stop before the thrusters correct themselves. It's kind of interesting, make things a little bit more floaty, a little bit more space-like. Heading into the cockpit here, we're going to be able to pilot the Enterprise. Funny story, this is as far zoomed out as I can go. You can't even really see the edge of the ship unless I just make the camera do this. There it is, guys. This is huge. And what I like about it is, do you see any thrusters? I see approximately 2 thrusters. I don't see any more. The rest are hidden within the ship just to make it look that much more authentic. There's no side thrusters jutting out, no forward thrusters, just those 2 rear ones. Those must be some pretty potent thrusters. Now, as a result of that, as a result of having so few thrusters, you can see we are gaining speed ever so slowly, and I do love the fact that the transport is going to just kind of chill on the ship. I love those magnetic landing gears. So we're going to try to get into a position where I can careen into one of these other ships, or maybe use them as the projectile. We are aboard the blue battlecruiser picking up speed. The Enterprise has just come into view as our target. I went so far away that the Enterprise went off screen, like it just had to load back in, so I'm having to readjust my aim last second to try to hit smack in the center of this little discus circle of the hull. We're getting really close, almost 100 meters per second. This is the best angle I can get, smashing right through the captain's chair. Oh, it's beautiful. It's actually making the Enterprise shift. We are just digging straight into this thing. It is just doesn't know what to do. It's trying to compensate very desperately. Let's jump out, of course, and see what kind of damage and destruction we just caused as my computer tries to regurgitate all of that data and information. I think this is... Oh! We've lost gravity. I think we just lost our gravity. How do we get out of here? It's like my ship is self-destructing is what it feels like. Oh, that is insane. It punched all the way through to the other side. It actually made it all the way through. Whoa, a little too fast. Bump. I just hit my head in the wall. All right, let's see. Okay, yes, indeed. Here is the hole in the wall. Go to the other side and look. Completely ruined the blue ship. Look at it, it's just a stump. That's all it is just a stump. That entire front section is gone. It's just one hallway now. And the Enterprise has become just a clump of metal. All of those floors have been ruined straight through the center. I think the pilot's chair may actually still be intact, funnily enough. So I barely missed the captain's chair. This time I'm going to aim for closer to the tail section. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit it straight on the money or not, because it is difficult to line this ship up exactly. Going right in between those two fins at the back of the ship. I think I'm on target. Let's just go a little bit down and to the left. Oh, good grief. It just threw it right off. It just flipped into space and we kept going. Oh, I see you later, part of the Enterprise. Now look at what's happened to our vessel. Not quite as complete destruction as the first hit into the hull itself. But still, everyone inside of that would have just been vacuumed into outer space and killed. So this is going to be an easy way to take a look at the interior, even though I've been kind of skipping the ship interior walkthroughs, because, as you might have guessed, there's not much in the way of furniture to decorate these places yet. So really, you're just going to find a bunch of these giant cargo containers, which do nothing just yet because we can't transfer any cargo. There's going to be some bays for the engineering, you know, with the reactors, and the captain's chair, of course, is on top of the ship, and some gyros and all that good stuff. Here we are in the hangar in the back of the ship, and that is going to conclude our tour of the NCC Enterprise 1701A with this wing still just floating through space. You keep going, man. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Don't let anybody stop you from dancing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see some more spotlights from the space engineers community, let me know by leaving me a like and a comment on this video with your thoughts. Thanks for watching. My name is Italics, and I will see you next time.